Welcome to C Factor. In this podcast, in this episode, we're gonna talk about the working experience. I'm Andrea, and I'm here with a couple of friends. Can you introduce yourselves, guys?
Hello, my name is Emilio Licon, and I'm very thankful for being in this podcast again.
Hello, I'm Guadalupe Ramirez, and I'm very excited about this new experience.
My name is Carla, and I'm very happy to be here with all my friends.
All right, well, if you don't mind, let's start with the topic at hand. So let me ask you guys, any of you wants to share your last experience in a job? What did you do?
I was like working in a new entrepreneurship like that. Yes, it's like kind of similar with woodworking. Guadalupe, you know a little bit about woodworking and carpentry, right?
Right, my father has a carpenter.
That's pretty nice, I guess, because uh, I can learn a lot about talking about good experiences. With that, I was developing my project with some teachers in Utech Cantera, and they helped me a lot because the things that we cannot see is that all the systematic situation, all the process that is behind the business, because the things that we see the most of the time is like the advertising, like the image of the brand and stuff. And I don't know, I guess I learned a lot about the process and the, I don't know how to say, like the inside part of the company, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and you develop a project with a carpenter, or what type of businesses?
Yeah, it's I'm sorry. It's like a little factory. We produce in a serial way. Is the right way to say
Yes.
it? Yeah.
In bulk.
In bulk. Thank you. And we produce like, I don't know. It is difficult to explain.
Like the music box, right?
Yeah, the music boxes they call acoustic enclosures for subwoofers for car audio. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and it's kind of simple, but at the same time is like not difficult, but extensive is the word.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it took your time to get there, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, because I was like comparing with another projects, and mine was one of the projects that need more like work hours to develop a product. There was like another products that the people in an hour are finished, right?
Right.
And my product took like take like 12 hours to be full made.
Yeah.
So I guess it's pretty cool. I learned a lot, and let's talk about your projects. Was how are you?
Uh, well, my project is not that complex like your project, but I was working in a company, AutoZone, BTTC. I don't know.
AutoZone.
But we,
You know,
we understand with
you know what we're talking about.
Yes, it's like DataZone, and we document the process that they do inside of the company. The complex to me was that I have to document all the information in English. Fortunately, the interviews was in Spanish, but the documents are in English.
When you put on the database is English.
Yes, I was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, I wanna cry all day, but
No, but you got it. You're here now.
I think that yes. One of the analysts, content analysts that are working in there, was very
Like helpful?
no
No.
control.
The contrary.
Yes, he was exigent.
Oh yeah.
exigent. you're right.
Exigent, and was difficult because all of the each analyst work different in different ways.
Well,
So
of course.
we have to adapt depends of the analyst, and yeah, but I think that
You had to work around that.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, but I feel good.
Yeah, and were you working like it was from what 9 to 5? There's a
Um,
full
no,
time job or?
it's like 8 to 1
Oh, right.
p.m. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
and the food
Easy.
is very
Oh, you
Good.
you got food?
yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
nice.
got food.
I have a food, a book, and packages.
Oh,
That's nice. I only got like a
I'm seeing one
package
winner.
of cookies and that's it.
I got nothing. So, what about you, Carlita?
I working in a company named Folklore. It's a company that make branding and
That's nice.
web developing. And my work is very easy because I'm not doing anything.
That's nice too,
I mean,
right?
Just rest.
she's living the dream.
Yes, but the experience was very interest because the people that work in this place are very passionate with the work that made,
Oh, yeah.
and is the experience that I gain
Of course.
Of course.
in my own work, and I want to how do you say plasmar?
That's a good question.
Like I put it on paper or something, like put it in your
Yes.
work.
Like, put it in,
I don't know, I guess like
yeah.
you develop like a criteria of your
Yeah, the things that you learn, you want to
Mhm.
like put it in the things in your job, for example. and
Yes,
all
In
that
real
things.
life.
in real
course.
life,
Yeah, of course.
and the manner of that these people work,
The passion.
the passion. Mm, um,
I guess like they I don't know how to say contagiar in English. Like I don't know how to say, but there is like a synergy, like the way of they
Yeah, you
feel
want to be-
respect their work, and they make you feel also that way.
yes, and I feel part of that
The
team. The team.
That's
And
That's pretty nice.
yes,
that's everything in a job. I
Yeah.
think that you feel.
feel part
You-
of
Yeah, that you feel part of it, and not just like someone who's. And if we're talking about internships, it's very easy to use like
Yes, it's
eres el
like
gato, you know. Like, so yeah, it's great that you felt part of it.
yes.
But if you don't mind, like, did you say that you don't work? What was your
No,
project or what
my
happened
work
there?
is a sales plan
Right.
for a web page of the owner, but the owner don't have the project very detailed when I was here,
Yeah.
and my work only duró
Yeah.
in 1 month,
Last for a
Last.
month.
and that's it.
Yeah. Well.
It was kind of short.
yeah.
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 Well, things happen. You know.
Yeah, and I guess it's also pretty difficult to work and to put like you wanted to put all your effort and the other people like just don't give a damn, right?
Yeah,
the,
like you-
the bosses is like I don't know, it's like just a kid, just he's came from the school, he doesn't know anything, so I don't know, and I guess we are pretty well prepared.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
but I think at the end of the day, you depend on the approval of these people, and you can do much if they don't want to do much. Yeah.
And we need to learn from work with these people, you know, like is in the work field,
Yeah.
you are gonna to work with people of all types and all kinds. But
Yeah, and if you're not the boss, then you have to adapt, man.
yeah, you have to adapt. That is
Or
important.
become the boss.
Of course.
So that's the plan.
And what's your
Andrea,
experience?
Your experience.
Well, I was working in a restaurant. I was actually
That's
managing the accounts, But let me tell you about it. It was like no one was handling this account, so it was like nothing
Like the
at all.
digital accounts, the
Yeah,
social
like
media
the
and
social
stuff.
media, Facebook and Instagram. Like Instagram had like less than 100 followers. Facebook had a little bit more, but it was like ghost followers, you know, like they weren't interacting with anything. Like it was really, really dead. And then, yeah, I had a lot of control because I guess in a way of your boss, he was like, you do what you want. Like, honestly, I'm putting my trust in you. Like, you do it. So it was me, honestly, trying to like see how things could like start getting likes, you know, getting comments and all that, followers. Followers really didn't grow much, I guess, as you know. For a page to actually grow, you have to put money on,
Yeah.
you know. And the boss was like, you know, we don't have budget right now.
There is no money.
Like, we don't have budget. So
Okay.
I was like, I mean, it is growing, like the likes and stuff, like it's great.
But in an
Try it.
But we're gonna stuck at some point. We're gonna get stuck because
yeah, the organic way
yeah, the
has
organic
a limit.
reach is only gonna help us so much. And I feel like the guy that I was working with was very like nice and like I told you, like, nah, you're doing good, you're doing good. But you know, the other owners of it was like, it's really not like helping a lot, you know, like it's not like bringing a lot of clients, or it was, you know, on like Fridays because we advertise live music. So it was like great, but you know, other days was still not as good.
Yeah, but
So they were like, it's not working. And I was like, I mean, it's like
bro,
I told you, the
it's
reach.
not gonna work if you don't put like any money.
Of course.
You
Of
have to
course.
invest, but
Of course.
the boss sometimes feels like, oh, it's a waste of money, but
Yeah.
they don't know the approach that
works,
they
yeah.
have.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the power of a good social media. Like, I guess all of us, when we go to a restaurant, we check the Instagram or like pages and see like, ooh, this one doesn't have followers, so it's probably not good,
That good.
right? I guess we kind of, at our age, you know, at the Gen Zs,
As a, of
it
course.
makes so much sense in our head that if it's good, you're gonna have a public.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're gonna have like your. I have a teacher in my project that said like having your social media profile well dressed.
Right.
Yeah, like putting like a lot of information and that's
Yeah, it's
I
a-
guess well dressed is a pretty good description to say it.
It's honestly like your first impression of a restaurant.
Of course.
So it
Yeah,
has to
because-
look great.
Yes.
As a Gen Z, what is the first thing that we do when we want to visit a new place?
And we want to check.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
check it on social media, right?
And we want to see that this place has a beautiful place or
Yeah.
places that create good experience to us.
Yeah, the experience is so
Uh-huh,
important.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. But to be honest, I think it was overall a good experience because of that freedom that I had. I think I felt like it was a real job, but you know, like an adult job. Like it was like for the first time an adult that has to make decisions, and
Of course.
if I fucked up, then it's on me.
Yes.
You know, and I have to fix it and I have to make it work. So I guess it kind of gave me a lot of insight in that aspect of it. So yeah, it was a good experience because of it. I don't know if you want to share a good experience, like a specific.
First, I want you to tell me something
Yeah,
like I guess it is a kind of advantage to start from the scratch or not that much because as you said the profiles was like naked.
Yeah, of course. I think with Instagram and Facebook, I tried to kind of follow the old posts that they had, you know, because it was abandoned for a lot, but at some point, I guess someone was in charge of
Yeah.
it. So I kind of tried to do that, but I had total control of the TikTok account. And I guess honestly, I feel like I gave it a personality to it. And yeah, it was like 1K of viewers in each
That's
video, you know, in likes, like more than 100. Thing that you couldn't see in our best day on Instagram.
Yeah.
Never could have seen those. So I guess it was easier for me to work on TikTok because you know I had like full control, and it was me, and it was kind of following trends
Yeah,
and
like-
sounds and all that. And you know, with
and I guess you print our like all your knowledge on there.
yeah, of course, like everything that we learned here, you
Of
know,
course.
and we had a good teacher, Javier, who truly like teaches so many good things. And I wasn't like the best
On,
on
right?
digital. I feel like there was so much talent in there, but it still helped me a lot. So yeah,
Of
it was
course.
great.
I have a suggestion. I don't know if the people that is listening know what type of topics we learn here, and
What do we do?
yeah.
First of all, right?
We're marketing students. For those who don't know us,
We're marketing students, right?
we're top of the
Marketing
class marketing
developers.
students, actually. But yeah, it was
And
great.
very much that.
And you guys want to share like a specific good
Uh,
experience or something?
I guess I want to. I have a really good experience because inside the, I don't know if incubator is the right is the right word, but in the period of my internship, the most of the classes were with a teacher called Paula Sostres. She was like pretty good in.
On what you did?
Yeah, but one of the weekends we received this person that I mentioned before. I don't remember the name. I guess it was like.
Let's not say names.
Oh, right. No, he was like pretty good. He was also.
He deserves. He
Yeah,
deserves a
shared-
name.
Yeah, I don't remember the
A
name.
shout out.
But his last name was Cristoforo. Yeah, it's
Great.
memorable at least. So
Don't laugh at it. Sorry.
he also has a marketing agency.
Right. Ooh.
So he teach me. He told me. He
taught
told
you.
me a lot of stuff related with social media and the meta system.
Of course.
I'm sorry, but I'm speechless because the criteria that person has about how the algorithm in Facebook works was a lot, because he told us about the algorithm change a lot
Yeah.
in every actualization, every update. I'm sorry. So it was like a pretty deep word and pretty deep knowledge in a I don't know how to say, in a campo, in a field that I didn't know that it could be that deeper, that knowledge, because it was like almost coding.
Oh.
It was yeah, pretty much that, because the configuration, like all the setup that you can make to make an advertising Facebook
Oh, yeah,
could be
it's-
like
it's
pretty
crazy.
yeah, crazy. Like you can choose like everything. If you want to put your advertising in a city very small in the same of nowhere, you can do that. And I don't know, it was like pretty impressive to me to understand that. And also I have like here in my cell phone a few applications of Meta, like Facebook group, related with this management of the social media and the social advertising. I guess that was the best experience that I have during my internship, because I learned a lot about digital advertising.
That's
pretty much it.
great.
Yeah, it was I don't know, like I feel in another level when I learned that stuff.
About that. That's great, honestly.
And your business is you want to go outside to incubadora?
Yeah, of course I wanted to go outside. also I want to like exporting my product because with these tools that they taught me, I learned that in United States there is a like a big market
Yeah,
related with
it's
the
a
product
huge
that I
niche
produce.
there.
Yeah, there is.
So there's
Here in Mexico,
definitely-
yeah, there is a niche, but the segment is a little bit small, so
Yeah, smaller.
a pretty bit a little specific. But there in United States, like
Yeah, I think
all the people put audio in their cars.
And the hip hop culture in the United
Yeah.
States is huge.
Of
You know, in
course.
comparison to here. So yeah, I see it.
And of course, and the hip hop culture and stuff is pretty related with the things that I do, like the
Yeah, the
bass
audio and
and
stuff,
hit
yeah.
hard. Yeah, you know. And I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about you,
A
girl.
good one or a bad one. I don't know.
Whatever you
Anything
want.
you want to share about it? It's okay. It's a safe space. Like, you can talk bad about it. It's okay.
Okay, I try not cry.
Cry.
No, let's not cry. Don't cry in front of the listeners.
Sorry, listeners.
It's not true. It's not true. And I think that my best experience was improve my level English and the
Congratulations.
writing. Thank you. And my writing skills.
Right.
Because at the first of the quarter, the teacher says me that I have a level
Like a low level?
more than
Lower than low?
Lower than low.
Lower than low. All right.
Yes, but with this person that was the content analyst that gave us more pressure about the type of writing that we have, I can learn more about this. And in this moment, I think that I am trying no translate the information before writing in
Like to instead
Yeah.
of just
just
convert it
writing.
into English, like adapt it, right?
Yes.
Like that it makes sense. That's great.
Yes, I can say that I'm bad still, but I am not too bad that
Right. And that's
Before
honestly,
work, yes.
you're doing great.
yes, and I feel very good because I think that I'm give the different structure to the sentence.
That's great, honestly. I
And
mean,
I don't know. I feel like I all the time I was working with my father and go to another company is to me like ooh
it's a whole
It's a
new
whole
world.
world,
yeah
of course.
yes
Yeah.
and get out of the box is like oh here I'm not an expert
Yeah.
and I can learn too much. I can say that AutoZone is a good company that manage the people a way that I
Like
never see in other place. I never saw another place, and
Like a
they
very organized or
organize no sharing chismes.
Like gossip.
Yes, gossip, and it's no problem
It's not
there.
like-
There's no
No,
problem. There's
there-
gossip and there's no problem.
There's no
Now
problem.
that's
It's
something
like-
to admire.
It's yes, and the people there in this company is very happy, very proud. They
Of be
have
very
yes.
proud of be there. I guess it is like a pretty good environment
Yeah.
to be
Yes.
working, right?
Yes, it's a perfect place to work.
And how much are they paying you to say this?
Well, I don't know.
You can disclose that.
classificated.
It is classified.
What about you,
I
Carlita?
feel the same of Guadalupe about my company, but the worst thing
Yeah.
is that they didn't pay me.
Oh, never?
Never.
That sucks.
They say that
We don't have money.
yeah, but finally I didn't have any money. But it's okay.
From the beginning, they tell you that they weren't gonna pay, or they were like, "No, we're gonna pay."
In the
And then-
beginning, I I receive a pay with commissions,
All right.
but my work doesn't exist.
So it's
My
not.
work here in that place doesn't exist, and
Yeah.
my pay.
Didn't exist
Yes.
either. I mean, it's okay. My boss kind of like, whenever he felt to, or he paid me, you know, it wasn't like a weekly thing. It was supposed to be a weekly thing,
Yeah.
but it was like, I después, you know? So it was like, whenever he wanted to or had to, it was like, oh yeah, give me your card. And you know, it was like, okay, but yeah. But I want to go back to the gossipy thing. What's a gossip
In
and
there.
chismecito that you can share with us?
It's not gossip there. It's like
Oh, there's no gossip.
No.
I understood that there was gossip.
No. No.
The
no.
relations
there
are like
not
They're great.
transparent.
Oh.
Nothing about it.
That's great. I mean, I have some gossip.
In your job.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to share
Uh,
something.
let me say something.
Yeah.
There in my internship there wasn't like a gossip in that way,
Right.
but there is some people that it was like they don't care about being there learning, and they were talking in the classes, and there was a situation we was like watching a video,
Yeah.
and this couple doesn't stop talking, and I came back to them and I and dude, I feel like they wanna kill me with the looking.
Like they looked at you like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
man.
yeah, and I just respond like, put a little bit of attention, right? That was like also my worst experience, right? Yeah, because I'm not a problematic person, but I don't like when people do not care about
Yeah,
the job or about the other people, because
It-
there we were learning, fuck, I'm sorry.
We were learning,
We were all there for learning,
of course.
and the teacher, we all putting like an effort to be there, and they don't give a damn.
Yeah,
so,
it's about respect, honestly. Like, respect
That's
the person
it.
that's in front of you and respect the person that surrounds you. Like, if you don't care, man,
Mhm,
get the fuck out.
Yeah, just leave, please.
Leave. Like, honestly, what are you doing here? But
Yeah,
yeah,
and-
that's
and-
terrible.
But yeah, there was too much gossip in
No.
my internship.
I mean, honestly, mine either. Like, it was great, and we were like close. And I told you, know, it was like the freedom. My boss was like, "It's okay," you know. But I don't know if you guys know this, but the restaurant closed. Like,
Yes.
the restaurant closed, so
Ah,
it was
listen.
because there was like a demand. I don't know if that's the term, but yeah, it was like
Yeah.
this old person that worked there, and it was way before my boss was the owner of it. You know, it was like an old boss problem. So she had a problem with the old boss, and we were like, you know what? Give me like 15, and I'll go, and we won't have any problems. And the boss was like, you're crazy. I'm not gonna give you anything. And it was like, all right then. And then she sued them. And you know, it was proceeding, it was nothing. And she said she sold the restaurant to like my boss. It was like, it's okay. It's like clean, you know, like he kind of lied
have any
about it.
problems.
We don't have any problems. It's okay. It's fixed. We're managing. It was like, all right then. And then someday it was like this lawyer that came in and was like, hi, here's it.
Surprise.
Yeah. And it was for $500,000.
Million.
Yeah. And so it was like, and we're gonna take this and 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 this.
And everything.
We're gonna come on Monday for it. We're gonna take all of these things first, because with all of these that we're gonna take, it's not even gonna be like, it's gonna be like 1 mil, you know? So it's not gonna work for us. But yeah, this is gonna be the first thing that we're gonna do. So the person in charge of the, you know, the restaurant calls Tony, who is like my boss. Was like, so this happened, right?
Okay.
And Tony was like, no, no, you know what? No, let's I'll meet you there. And then Tony arrives, like it was like 10 p.m. I think, with trailers, like white big trailers, and a lot of people. And it was like, echen todo.
Let's put this.
Like echen todo. I'm not gonna let them take it from me, so I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they kind of like, how do you say, como desmantelaron, you know, the whole place, and it was like on the trucks and ciao.
And there's no restaurant anymore.
And there's no restaurant right now. And there's no job. So yeah.
This happened for not pay the social media.
And that happens when you don't pay for advertisement, guys. That's
She was the girl.
it was karma, guys. It was-
That is
So,
what
yeah.
we have to learn about this podcast.
That's what. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something about it. I think this is the time that we have.
Yeah.
We're gonna say goodbye
Goodbye.
for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you on the next episode, right? Bye, guys.
Thank
and
you.
thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.